Hi, in this video we are going to see what is a table in Excel. Let me open my workbook. So this is our normal table, like we have the some range defined here, and most of the people might get confused, like they can consider table as a range as well. So as of now whatever we are seeing is called collection of cells range. Okay, and what is different again, this is the like tables definition, normal definition, data should be in the column and row format. So it is in the column format and also as well as a row format. So this is also a table, but it is a normal table. And if you want to see the what is the if you see what is the Microsoft Excel table is, Microsoft Excel table is a very well structured formatted table. If I remove this format, say for example I remove this format, I change to the normal format, and I will not put any border here. So if you see, sorry, I'll change to no border. If you see, this data is not formatted, right? But as soon as I change to the table, you can see that the data will be automatically get formatted, and you will be having more functionality related to table. Say for example, getting the total of the what is the any columns total, what is the count, right? Sorting and sorting and filtering options are available. So what we can do is to to change a normal table into the our chart, normal this range to chart. What we have to do, we have to go to the insert, and here you will be having one function, like one command name table. We can click on this, just click on that, it will ask for the range, yes, and another option it will ask for my table having headers. So as soon as click OK, you can see that this table got formatted automatically, and then the date, serial number, department, also the alternative rows, right? It got band color, right? One having color, another one do not have color. So this is the one method. Another method is we can use, that is the long cut method, right? From the insert we are going and clicking on the table, but from keyboard we can do either, there is a two shortcut, one Control T, and we will get the same dialog box where it will ask for the range. If I click OK, it get changed, or else I will put Control Z and I will undo that, again Control L. So Control L also to create a table. So two shortcuts are there, and these three methods we can change the any normal range, any normal collection of cells to the a table. Now once got that range got converted to table, we have some more functionality. And if you observe, we are getting here one table design view. If it is a normal range, we will not be getting the table design that option. If I select and convert into the table, if you observe, we are getting one more option called table design view. In table design view, we will be having some more functionality. First function, we can see that we got the filtering and sorting order we got by we got as a built-in. We can sort by color, custom sort, where you can have color cell, and there these things we have seen in there is no color, okay, so it is not coming. But we can have custom color, like custom sort, and then we can have filter, test filter is there, anything we wanted to filter out we can do the filter. So these one is like built in. As soon as we convert any range to the table, the formatting thing and the sorting buttons, filtering button, it is a it came as a built-in. Now another function we will be having. So in the design view, if you see, we have summarize with pure duplicate review. If any duplicate value is there, we can click on that and it will get removed. It will ask what are the uh, uh, columns you want to validate, and click OK. If any duplicate value is there, it will get removed. Then another one is convert to the range. This option is we will see in the last, because once you are done with the table formatting or whatever the data you want, you got it right, and that time you can click on the convert to range, and it will become a normal table. So I'll show you. Okay, let's see that. I clicking that you want to convert a table into normal range. If you click on this, you just see I'm clicking on the table, but I'm not getting the table design view. I'll again select and control L, and I'll got that the design, and now I got the same functionality, right? Next, what we'll be having here, header row. If I click on here header row, that header will get disappear. If you want, I can click that. Then total row, if I click on that, in the bottom if you see, we are getting the total of the last column, and we have the one drop down as well on this total, where we will be having several options, like we can have average, count number, max, minimum. If I put max, what is the max value will be reflecting here, what is the minimum value, if I click, it will be reflecting here. And similar way we can get from for all these, but as of now it is blank, but as soon as I click here, no, we will be getting this one. For this, for test, I'll get the count, and then for testers we can get count only, and here count only. Numbers, if numbers are there, we can do the sum. There we have. So these functionality are built in once we convert a normal range to a table. I'll click on this little bit, expand it. The next, now we have banded. If you want to banded rows, means banded rows I already discussed you. If I click on the banded rows, then one table like this, one having like alternative colors are there, right, which highlighted, and one is not highlighted, it will be there. First column, if I click first column, first column get bold. If you observe that, the last column, if you want to bold, it will be bold. Any of the column we can bold it, but we have to click manually and click B, so it will get bold. Next, banded columns. The similar way, the banded one of the alternative columns will be get banded. So if you want, we can do. And then filter button, if you want to see filter button, we can see it, or else we can uncheck that. So in normal views, if we have table is there, it is well formatted. In the normal table, we will be having by default, like we will not be having this filter buttons on the by default, but if it is a table, we have the filter default, like filter button default. If you don't want to see the filter button, just click on that. Still it will be table only, so you can see the table design. Now we will see that once it is like we are on the table design mode, and we have clicked any of the cell in the table, we can rename. So if you go in the like left top corner, we can see the table name, and we can change that. Like as of now, this is the table 8 in our this workbook. So if we have another table, it will keep on adding 9, 10 like that. By default, it will be table 1, table 2 like that. It will be name will be there. If you want to change the table name, what we can do, we can change to the Daksh. And now I click outside. If you see, the name got changed. Whenever, now what is the use of this table? Say for example, I am on some other window. I click on this. I will go to this name. Sorry, I'll go to this name box here, and from here I will click on the Daksh total table. I'll click on this. If you see, I have like I have been directed here in this table table, and that whole table is selected. So this is the use of this table, like the table having name, and we can navigate by clicking that name. Again, let me go to design table, and then we have the resize table. So resize table, say for example I don't want to see the net amount. So what we can do is we can click here, and based on our choices we can select the range. If I select this one and click OK, so now if you see, this EM column got changed to, I'm not getting, if I'm clicking that, I'm not getting the table design that option, but if I click on the text, I'm getting the table design. If you want, we can delete or edit. It is not part of table now. The next option we have summarize with the table. So if I click on the summarize with table, it will ask for the table range. It will ask an existing workbook or new workbook. If we click existing workbook, it will ask for the location. So I'll click on the here, then I'll select this, let it be here or here, anywhere, no problem. Click on this. Now it has taken me to the pivot table, and now it will ask for, like, say for example department. In the pivot we will upcoming videos we will be covering. So pivot is like, it will give summary wise, like gross amount. So we can get it like by BPO, what is the summary. It's more advanced version of the having like summary, right? So this way we can see, we can know that what is the gross amount for the BPO finance, and if you want to see how much total of the BPO, right, we can get this one. Then IT, each department's total is coming here. So this is the way we can use the summarize. You can explore this button, it will be very useful. Now what I'll do is, I purposefully create some duplicate records. Say for example I will be having three implies same name, and I will highlight them with the one different color. I click on that. Now what I'll do is, I'll remove this because this is not part of table now. Now I'll click on the duplicate value. Click on this duplicate value. This I'll click on unselect all, because it will be uncheck all, or else I have to click on one by, right? So I click unselect all, and I will, here in name column I have a duplicate. I will click OK. As soon as I click OK, if you see this table have been, like, those two extra values which were duplicate has been removed, only one left. So this is the way we can use the remove duplicate as well. Convert range, we have already seen. If you click on this, it will ask for, you want to convert to normal range, and if it is there, then it will be changed to the normal table view. I put Control Z. I still have to go with some more examples. And then we have slicer. Insert slicer. Slicer can be added to the table range. Once we click that, we have seen the summarize pivot, right? So the similar way, if you want to see, if you don't want to see the entire data, so say for example I want to have the department, and I click OK. If you see that one slicer is got added. So if you want to see what is the detail of HR, so I can just click on that. It will be like similar way that very we have filter, right? We were going and filtering the data for finance, and so the similar way, but it is getting like, and also based on that whatever is as of now we are seeing, right, the total value is getting changed. If you see this one, it got changed. If I click on the BPO, so it is got changed by BPO. Finance, the number is getting changed. So this is the use of having table in our sheet. So IT, BPO, all these are. If you don't want to filter, like say for example I have checked the finance, I want to check BPO as well, I can press Control and keep pressing HR also, it will give, and here it will give. So now if I have some filter apply, click on this, and the data will get clear. Now what is next? We have export table to the SharePoint or list or something, like we want to export to somewhere, we can do that one. Refresh, it is not highlighted, but it is like, it is a normal button we will be getting. If we click that table, it will get refresh. If we have some pivot chart or some other linked leaked functions, right, and that time we can use that one. Now next we have header. We have saw the header row we have seen, and total rows we have seen, banded rows we have seen, then columns, last column, first column, banded column, filter, all these things we have seen in detail. So that's all for this video. Hope you have understand what is different between normal range of table and the this table. So just if you have not yet practices, please practice that. Once you practice by your own, you will be having some better idea on that, and you can explore more. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching.